Welcome to the Xrp Hodl World. My name is Kenny Nguyen. I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to wherever you are in this world. Hello, hola, bonjour, salamat, and ciao. Uh, Once again, I just want to say welcome all aboard with our live chat discussion today about XRP and what's going on in the crypto space. We're just gonna wait for a few more minutes until everybody get on. I just barely put in Twitter, which I will discuss with you guys today about XRP and our Judgment Day and what's going on in the Ripple case. So we're just gonna hang on for a little bit until everybody gets on, and I'm gonna check my email real quick here. Just give me 1 second. And in a little bit, we'll be discussing about the XRP and the lawsuits and the outcome of the lawsuits, what's going on. Just bear with me a little bit to check in my emails. Once again, I just want to say welcome all to the XRP Hodl World. It's been a while, guys. It's been like, what, 2 or 3 months I haven't touched up with you guys and discussed about what's going on, especially on YouTube, about XRP and what's going on in XRP world. And again, today, as we can see, XRP is still hovering around 37 cents, which it did for the past 1 week. It's been trading sideways, which I'm not worried about it. And again, we still have a pending lawsuit. We wait for the outcome of the verdict. And again, the verdict will come soon. According to a lot of analysis, especially the Ripple General Counsel, also put out on Twitter that he expected the lawsuits, the verdict should come in sometime by the end of this month. So we're talking about a few weeks from now. Will we have a verdict hand down for Ripple, XRP, and pretty much all XRP hodlers around the world? So once again, I just want to say welcome everybody aboard. Thank you guys for joining. And again, I read a lot of feedback, a lot of comments, a lot of posts on Twitter lately. A lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt about XRP and Ripple and the outcome of the lawsuits. So put it this way, guy, I tweeted out maybe about half an hour ago about the Ripple lawsuits, and in my personal opinions, I trusted both judges in this Ripple case, which is Judge Annalisa Torres and Judge Netburn. Uh, I called in. I called in 5 times when they allowed us to call in, listening, throughout the proceedings. And Judge Netburn hammered the SEC with a lot of questions. And like I stated before, she makes a comment that literally throw me off my chair. Hi, Adam. Hi, Bento. Um, yeah, whatever. So, anyways, it's throwing off my chair. She said, I believe this Ripple lawsuits does have a large impact on the general public. So, she's talking about public, you know, I know she's talking about XRP Hoffler. And, and a lot of questions she asked back in the day when I listened, and I'm thinking, this judge really, really understand. I mean, this lawsuit does have a large impact since it crashed the XRP market in $15 billion back in 2020s. As you guys can still recall or remember back in the day. So, and again, it takes some time for the judge to go through all these documents and all these submissions from both sides, and also all these amicus briefs, and also statements from attorney John Deaton doing a very good job representing 75,000 plus XRP hodlers around the world. So it takes some time. We've been through this lawsuit for the past 2 years, a little over 2 years now. So you're talking about 27 months of waiting. I do understand these frustrations and anxiety, especially during the bear market that we suffered last year and the year before, because of this Ripple lawsuits, and it's affecting all XRP hodler worldwide. And again, Judgment Day is near, guy. It's not a year from now. It's not 6 months, 4 months, even 3 months from now. And even if this case is going to go to the Supreme Court, we'll get our judgment soon. And again, don't listen to Fred out there. I saw a lot of tweets out there on Twitter, really, really bothering me. And I'm thinking all of these people are, influentials. They have, YouTube channels. They have a lot of, followers and stuff like that. And they shouldn't be spreading, comments, which is, really, really negative comments, and kind of throwing everybody off. And again, I keep my cool, I keep my calm because I know and understand what I'm holding. And you guys should ask yourself questions. Why do you invest in XRP? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why not Bitcoin? Why not Ethereum? Why not Solana? Why not Luna Classic? Why not FTX? Whatever. And again, we all have a goal. Our goal is to better our life, to better our families, and again, we investing in a true case and utilities. So right now, Ripple partnering with 300 plus banks, international banks, financial institutions, and remittance companies around the world for cross-border payments, on-demand liquidity, whatever you want to call it. And they're working on, CBDC, which is central bank digital currency, as a bridge currency for those currency. So let's say, for example, Russia, they have their own CBDC, and Malaysia, they have their own CBDC. So how do they cross each other? They need XRP in the middle. You know what I'm saying? To cross each other. So, Ripple right now talking with about 20 different countries for their CBDC. And we're Palau. Um, what's the other country? Nepal. There you go. So they're working on it right now in 20 different countries. And like I said before, the dominoes are already falling. And some of you say, hey, some already missed the train and whatsoever. The train already started. And in my belief, buying XRP at $1 is a blessing, guys. It's a blessing. I mean, I've been through this bear market. I've been through this Ripple lawsuits. I tweeted out earlier since day one, I did not sell even one single XRP. There's certain time we reach our all-time high at $3.96. We dipped all the way down to 17 cents. I'm still here, guys. I'm still holding on to dear life, Hodler. So basically, it's not going to be another year. It's not going to be, some people commented it's going to be another 4 years, 3 years, whatsoever. Remember one thing. Everything is in the judge's hand now. I mean, basically, just Annalisa Torres right now is reviewing all the documents carefully, from both sides and everything. So, I'm not giving up. I don't know about anybody. And again, investing. This has reminded me back in the day when I invested in Bitcoin. As many of you know, I got in at 350. I bought my first Bitcoin at $350 piece. And again, back in the day, nobody know about Bitcoin. I mean, maybe some, maybe a couple of guys, a buddy, which introduced me to Bitcoin. He say, Kenny, you know what? You might want to check out this cryptocurrency. It's called Bitcoin. It is going to be the future money for the world. Blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what? Hey, it's not hurt to find out or invest it. And that was my first investment back in the day, which is Bitcoin. So I got in. I bought a bunch of Bitcoin at 350s. And then I just let it ride. I let it ride for 5, 6 months down the road. When it hit, $1,000, $2,000, I'm thinking, you know what? He might be right. He said, hey, think about it. So that's how I learned about cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, until I discovered XRP, and is blowing my mind. And again, I learned a lot of stuff through, utility use cases. Especially Ripples have their goal and plan to expand around the world for on-demand liquidity, to move money around the globe, to solve the $1 trillion crisis. For example, before I used to wire money to a buddy in a state, we've been to college. He needed $300. Call me, Kenny. Hey, I need $300. So in order for me to send $300 from here to Florida, $300 will cost me about $35, and that is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And again, bank financial institutions understand they need to cut down their costs. And to cut down their costs, what? They turn to XRP guy. On-demand liquidity. It's only to take what, 5 seconds or less. And the fraction of the cost is 0.0000. You know, basically it costs nothing to transfer money. And again, we do have UK's utilities. We are adopted worldwide by international bank financial institutions, remittances companies, and private sectors are looking to XRP. And again, I still believe strongly in my heart that XRP will be adopted soon. Once this Ripple lawsuit ended, it will be the U.S. digital currency. Right now, Ripple's holding less than 50 billions XRP in their escrow. So remember, right now we have about 44 billion XRP out there in the world right now, which are owned by us. Banks, remittance company, financial institutions, and private sector around the world. So you're talking about 47 billion XRP left in this world right now, are in Ripple's escrow. So do the math, guy. Do the math. So if you have to transfer a trillion of dollars, worldwide across the globe, from countries to countries across the border, they would need trillion of XRP, right? So how about this? One XRP costs $1,000 or more, right? Then, as you can see, the market cap is in the trillion. That way, it can transfer across the border, without needing a trillion XRP. Does that make sense? And a lot of you guys asking me about market cap. So here's the thing. Back in the day, I watched the market cap when Bitcoin at 350 a piece. And the market cap was barely, I'm talking about $9 billion. I would not think about the market cap of XRP go to $500 billion and whatsoever. So for all those people that invested and think, the market cap, whatever it is that you're investing on based on the market cap, I mean, that's ridiculous. And again, Bitcoin have no use case and utilities. And I totally understand Bitcoin only have the amount 21 million Bitcoin, which still some haven't mined yet. It will take some time. 2024, which is the next half, whatever you call it. And again, so XRP, I mean, 47 billion XRP, guys, it's not a lot, guys. It's not a lot. So do the math. And again, right now, Ripple's partnering across the globe. I mean, I can't even think of a, continent or destination that Ripple haven't touched down their flags. So it started out in Japan, go across Asia, Europe, Middle East, Africa, South America, North America, whatever. I mean, they're across the globe, right? So basically, we are holding on to an asset right now representing by a company going across the globe to bring true on-demand liquidity and cross-border payments. And the next step right now, they're moving on to central bank digital currency as we speak. I mean, they talked to 20 different countries already, and you guys already know Palau right now is on the work, and Nepal right now is on the work. And again, the dominoes already falling, guys. The domino already falling. Once again, I just want to say hi to all the viewers, and for some of you to show up and everything, please drop a comment below if you have any questions for me. And again, thank you for coming back. It's been a while. I have my schedule busy, back and forth, everything. Kind of miss you guys, just back and forth on Twitter every now and then. Kind of touch base with you guys and kind of discuss what's going on. And right now, I understand it's a waiting game. We've waited, 27 months, about 2 years and 3 months. Right now, we're probably in mid-March. And again, I don't think this case gonna drag on and whatsoever, since we have all of these lawyers already let us know that this case somehow got wrapped up within this year. And I read a tweet yesterday that is probably going to wrap up before the end of this March. Excuse me. So anyways, keep your hope alive. For some of you asking me, is it a good time to buy XRP? And again, I will not give any financial advice because you have to do your own research. For my own research, I bought a whole bag of XRP a few days back. I'm thinking, you know what, this is the last chance for myself to hoard up before this thing gonna fly up or past $1, which means I have to pay more money to accumulate more for my charities and for my families, for myself, for my goal. Gray Summer, hello, bro. Hey, hello, Gray. Like I said before, that's up to you. I'm not encouraging anybody to buy or sell whatsoever. You have to do your own research. But again, XRP at this price is a blessing, guy. It's a blessing. Uh, this is reminding me back the day when I bought my Bitcoin at $350 a piece. I'm very happy. Yes. Back in the day, there were FUD going around and stuff like that. And like I said before, even my family, friends, coworker, they'll laugh at me. They're like, what is Bitcoin? XRP right now, pretty much, I have to say famous now because of these Ripple lawsuits right now. Worldwide, everybody started to learn about XRP and what is the use case or utility. And people said, well, crypto, what is the use case for crypto, for example? So I brought up XRP. Well, here you go. Here's the use case. We use this to transfer money from point A to point B, boom, across the globe, 3 seconds or 5 seconds or less, and this costs you a fraction of a penny. So, and again, like I said before, have some hope, keep your hope alive. And, for most of you, I understand during tough time, we've been through economic crisis, inflations and all kind of stuff. And we have to sell some of our holding so we can pay our bills, help our families, medical bills, whatever. I totally understand. And again, for me, I haven't sold a single XRP. Thank God, because I believe in my heart. This is remind me back in the day of Bitcoin, which I did not sell a single Bitcoin until it hit all-time high last year, which I already told you guys that I pretty much get rid of it because I'm thinking it's gonna dip lower, which it did down to what right now sitting about 22,000 whatever. And again, have your goal and set it and forget it. And also, couple of followers kind of DM me and asking me, how would I sell my XRP when the price go up? So I've stated before, have a plan, guys, have a plan. So I have a 10-step plan, right? For my 10-step plan, which gonna be, 10% each time. Let's say when XRP reached $22, which is my first price target, I'm gonna sell 10%. The next price target is gonna be $100, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000. So I break it down a 10 step. You know what I'm saying? And I did the math for myself, and I'm thinking when it reached a certain amount of 10%, which means I already, got paid back already. All my money that I'm putting out, I got paid back already. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, Gerald, XRP Hodl here. Hey, welcome, guys. So basically, have a goal and plan and break it down to how many percent you want to sell. And again, it's not a financial advice, but this based on my past experience with Bitcoin. I break it down to 10% each time. You know what I'm saying? And by that way, you know how prices fluctuate. Is go up, down, up, down, up, down, whatsoever. And again, I totally understand. Been through this market so much, and I felt you have to have a goal, and think, okay, let's see, if I sell 10% at $1,000, let's say you have 1,000 XRP, right? Would that be enough to cover maybe to pay off your bills, to help your families, charities, or whatever you're doing, and then you still have the 90% left, and you're gonna sell when it reaches a certain amount. That way, you have money to cover all ends and live a comfortable life. And I know a lot of us want to retire, travel the world, buy grandma a house, put your kids to college, and we all have the same common goal. So, like I say, have a price target, guys. Have a price target, And again, don't listen to FUD. A lot of FUD, flying around, Bitcoin Maxi attacking XRP because they understand this case is already come to an end. We're just waiting for the verdict. Michael Saylor was the other idiot, Bitcoin Maxi, going on full mode attack because they understand when this case comes to a close, which means XRP will replace what? Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So not a central bank in this world right now using Bitcoin or Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? Because Bitcoin is too slow. It takes days to get there. Ethereum high gas fee. So why would I transfer $10 and I have to pay $5 to transfer Ethereum? So, you know, international banks, financial institutions, and remittance companies, they're not stupid guys. They're just like us. They're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Why would I pay $5 to transfer $10? Does that make sense to you? That's the reason why. Um, Hello, Casio Costa, Brazil. Oh, Brazil, really? Okay, well, uh, maybe I don't know. Well, did they transfer, Bitcoin across the globe just for payment from Brazil to a different country, or you're talking about the payments within own Brazil country? Because I didn't hear anything about Brazil transferring Bitcoin to Malaysia, whatever, for cross-border payments for on-demand liquidity. So I don't think so. So, anyways, have a 10-step target, which I told everybody before. Let's say you're comfortable selling your first 10% at $5, right? And then maybe about $20, $50, $100, $200, $1,000 when you're comfortable to sell everything. I mean, which is fine. I mean, at least have your goal target, and also don't forget to pay tax, guy. Depends on which country you're from. You have to pay, your country tax, your state tax, local tax, whatever province, where you're from. Based here in the U.S., we have to pay, federal tax, state tax, city, local tax, whatever. And again, right now we're in the tax season here in the U.S., so don't forget to file your income tax. And I know for the past 2 years, because of the Ripple lawsuits and also the economic crisis around the world and the Russian-Ukraine war, have a lot of impact on stock market and cryptocurrencies. And a lot of us lost our positions. We lost a lot of money while investing. So don't forget to add those in your tax bracket for this year. That way you will get deductions and whatever, or you can get some money back from the IRS. So, always remember, to file, whichever you sell, whichever you buy, you know, whatever, what I'm saying? That way, you can get deductions. And I know a lot of us, and even myself included, I own different, stocks and, cryptocurrency beside XRP. I lost a lot of money last year, which I filed this year to claim to get a deduction from the IRS. And again, for those long-term hodler that been holding on to 2 years, 3 years, whatsoever, you sold last year, you should also get a deduction as well. So the most important thing is, to file your income tax. Also included your cryptocurrency holding and your positions for last year. Trina, hello, Kenny. My first to get to watch you. I follow you on Twitter. Oh, hi, Trina. Hey, welcome aboard. So, basically, like I said, I don't think this XRP lawsuit is going to advance to past this summer, moving on to the end of this year or next year, whatsoever. And some even say 5 years. I mean, that's ridiculous. No lawsuit lasts 5, 6 years. So, just holding on, guys. And again, also Ripple filed a motion with the Supreme Court for fair notice defense, uh, which makes a lot of sense to me. So when a government agency try to enforce a rule, you must have a set and written rules in order for the citizens or investor to follow, right? You cannot go after an individual and file a lawsuit because that individual breaking the rules. So what is the rule? I mean, did you have a written rules? So which the SEC clueless. I mean, they call everything a security, especially Chairman Gary Gensler. he called everything a security. You know, I don't know. I mean, this guy is clueless what he's talking about. And also Ethereum. They gave Ethereum a free pass before, as we already know about Mr. William Himmon's corruptions. And again, uh, why didn't the USSC, you know, give us the email? I mean, the email, the William email is so important, this rip case. And the judges been asking for 6 times. And again, they still haven't handed over the William Hinman emails. So, right now behind the scene, we don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, I do understand both judges are Judge Annalisa Torres need to take some time to go review over all these documents, and you know, and again, 13 amicus briefs and 75,000 XRP Hodl around the world are back in this case. So it is a very strong case, in my own opinions, and the judge have to make a very careful considerations and also the verdict to hand down for Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson's, Ripples, and XRP. Pretty much all XRP hodlers around the world are impacted by this case. So again, I mean, I do believe in careful judgment, so it's gonna take some time. And again, we waited about 27 months, which is about 2 years and 3 months into these lawsuits. So, and again, guys, have a goal, set it, and forget it. I understand a lot of you just started investing in XRP. Uh, you learn through your friends, coworker, Ripple, the lawsuit, whatsoever. Um, have a goal, set it and forget it, and also think the true use case and utilities. And like I said before, Brad Garlinghouse has stated 99% of crypto will disappear once this lawsuit comes to an end because companies were turned to, a coin that have actual use case and utilities, not to something, with a white paper that came out, some coin. I'm not going to say any name here. And, so you know what I'm saying here? I mean, if you buy a car, it must be an engine that runs, right? I mean, you don't buy a car just because it's a car. It looks nice outside, but there's no use case or the engine not been run. So, 99% of crypto will disappear. And again, I've seen a crash with Luna Classic, which have no use utilities. Do Kwon right now is on the run. And with FTX, SBF case, you guys already know, uh, investor lost billions and billions of dollars around the world because of, SBF promises, promoting the coin that have no true UK utility or backed up by any banks, financial institutions, and remittance company around the world, or even private sectors like us. So, and again, Sky, I just came on today, have a little chit chat with you guys, just kind of share my knowledge and share how I feel and think about the Ripple case and XRP. And again, does anybody have a question for me before I go? Um, I just want to say thank you. Right now we're into 20 minutes and 32 seconds. It's been a while catching up with you guys. And again, not a financial advice, but this is the moment. This is the time. It's called do or die. You know what I'm saying? Because once it hit over $1, $2, $3, there's no turning back. That's for me. I mean, for you guys, that's up to you guys. And again, I'm not giving any financial advice this time for anybody. And again, I do not want to miss a train, which I saw people miss the Bitcoin train before. And I told a lot of my followers and hodlers, fellow buddy, friends, whatever, you missed the Bitcoin train before. Now is the time to hop on the Xrp train, which have true UK utility. And again, we don't have to do anything. All we have to do is hold on to dear life, uh, put it in your ledger, whatever, set it and forget it. And right now, as you guys know, as we speak, Ripples is going around the world to do all this work for us. They're partnering with, banks, financial institutions, remittance companies, private sector, working with government agencies around the world. Right now, the third step is central bank digital currency to bring XRP as a bridge currency between two currency, go from point A to B, B to A to C, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So right now, we're holding on to a true asset and that actually have true use case utilities. So, that's my belief, and I still strong believe. How much do you think is a good amount to hold? Um, I tweeted out last year. Okay, I do understand. Depends on where you live, and a lot of us, came from different backgrounds, and how much we can afford. Some people could afford only 10 XRP, 20 XRP, 100 XRP, 500 XRP, 1000 XRP, 10,000, whatever. And again, for myself, I would think, for the future, I would be comfortable holding on to 500 XRP to become a millionaire. Uh, the reason why I said that because I strongly believe XRP will probably reach $2,000, a piece, probably by the end of next year, which is the last quarter of 2004, which I tweeted out before. I strongly believe because I kind of study all these coins in the past and Ethereum, which back in the day I did bought some Ethereum just for fun. A nurse that having to work me in the ER says, "Hey, hey man, you might want to look at this coin called Ethereum, whatever." So back in the day, I bought like maybe I don't remember how much. I do bought a bunch of Ethereum, and I can see the price, gradually increasing, and through days, weeks, and months, and where it stands right now. And as you know, Ethereum doesn't have any use case at all. And XRP, once this Ripple's lawsuit settled, I mean everything done. Um, you know, of course, banks here in the United States, banks will have a mass adoptions, and again, the U.S. Reserve will have to take a look at Ripple. I'm sorry, with XRP because they have to come out there CBDC. So why come out CBDC while we have XRP already created and in escrow? You talk about 47 billion XRP that they can use to, for cross-border payment across the globe, for transferring between, two countries, or multiple countries, whatever, that they don't have to come out their own CBDC. Instead, other countries have to use XRP as a bridge currency in the middle for both countries. We already have XRP, right? Boom, boom, boom. Point A, B, C, and it came in less than 5 seconds. And again, it cost the cost down for, transferring money around across the globe. So once again, guys, it's just my personal opinion. The day is coming. It's near. I mean, it's not far away, guys. We've waited, 27 months already, 2 year and 3 months, and again, only a few more weeks, guy. A few more weeks, it will come to an end. By that time, the mass adoptions will come in, and FOMO buying across the globe. I believe, right a week after the Ripple lawsuits come to an end, the price, my price target, which I said before, I think is going to hit above $20. The reason why I like number 22s, and as you guys know before, we're number 589. If you're a true XLB Army Hodler wherever you are, we always have this number 589. So 5 plus 8 plus 9 equal 22. And I think, the Judgment Day, which is a week after, the verdict came down, $20, $22, um, where we're going to stay. Do you think it will end this month for the lawsuit? Hi, Econ. Yes, I do think it will end this month. When do you believe the case will end? Which I already said it. Will there be a buyback for the government? Well, Paul, I don't think there's going to be a buyback from the government. You know what I'm saying? All this buyback theory, I've heard, and I saw a lot of tweets and twitters, and I don't think there's going to be any buyback because Ripple won the lawsuits. XRP is not a security, right? So I think the Fed will probably have to buy from Ripple to use as a U.S. digital reserve currency. And again, I don't think by that time, if the Fed stepped in to buy, which means we have no more chances to buy, unless you are a credit investor, whatever. Um, so I have to say we are the lucky 1% that holding on to XRP right now because in the future I don't think there's gonna be any more XRP left. You know what I mean? By that time, like I say, it's called demand and supply and demand, supply. So one, the demand that reaches certain heights, and also the demand, you have no more to demand, the price is going to be up the roof. You know what I'm saying? So you have 10 bread and 100 guys want to buy that 10 bread, right? Of course, you have to raise the price. Whoever bid with a high price, you're going to sell to that person. That's basically how I looked at it. So in the future, for the price of XRP, like I said, easily $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, even $10,000, 5 years down the road, because they have true UK security. And by that time, you already know, pretty much every bank around the world already adopted XRP. And you guys know SBI Japan, which is the largest banks in Japan, already have their plan. And according to Mr. Cattell, which is the CEO, he also one of the director of Ripple, sat on the board of Ripple, sets that by 2025, every banks in Japan will use XRP. So by that time, I don't think there's going to be more XRP left for us to buy. Unless, you're rich, you want to throw in, $1,000 to buy a piece of XRP. So like I said, right now, we are the early, lucky 1% investor that holding on to XRP. So like I say, keep your hopes up and cross your finger and, fasten your seatbelt because the case comes to an end and you will see the price increase. And again, have a goal, have a price target, and don't sell everything at once, guys. Break it down. Like I said before, 10 step, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. Let's say, I know a lot of have the urge, when the lawsuit's over, we're going to sell everything because we've been holding on for many years and, this lawsuit is annoying. And again, it's hurting us. But again, think about the long run, guys. Sell maybe, well, again, it's not a financial advice. 10% at $5, 10% at $20, 10% at $100, 10% at $1,000, 10% at $2,000, 10% at $5,000, 10%, $10,000. And that's how I sold my Bitcoin before. I break it down, certain amounts, certain times. And that way you're comfortable to retire early, pay up your bills, put your family in a brand new house, travel the world, buy grandma a Lamborghini, whatever, and live a comfortable life. So once again, I just want to thank you all for coming aboard tonight. Here in Southern California, we have a little bit of rain today. The weather's still cold. I mean, it's still winter here in California. And wherever you're in this world, I just hope and pray with you guys, with patience, virtue, and also, patience will come reward. Once again, God bless you guys. I love you guys. Just hang on tight. We are near the finish line, guys. Um, Once again, I just want to give a shout out, especially to one of the Xrp Hodler in Huntington Beach, California. That's it, Nina. Once again, happy birthday, Nina. And happy birthday to any of you guys out there, which I don't know. Happy birthday to you. And, just don't give up your hopes. And we are near, once again. And don't listen to FUD. And again, keep your finger crossed. And when we cross the finish line together, we will party. Of course, I will pop my first champagne live on YouTube with you guys. And my goal is to travel the world and meet you guys. And, party with you, let you know, hey, we did it, we make it. And I know a lot of us don't have a lot of money to accumulate XRP with this, lower point. And again, you don't have to buy 10 XRP, 100 XRP in a day. Could be 2 XRP, 3 XRP, 4 XRP, 5 XRP, whatever you can afford. And accumulations right now is a good time. And again, this is not a financial advice. And I wish everybody the best from Southern California. Thank you all for watching, and have a great night, and have a good day from wherever you are in this world. And I will see you guys on my next live chat. Thanks, guys. Good night.